What's up, y'all? We got a story time here for y'all today about how I got a felony, which is crazy. Also, it's officially December, the best time of the year for real. So, y'all gotta pick out your Christmas gifts and you gotta hope that you get them for real. So, without further ado, let's run this.
100K, I'm a fuck boy. Fucker look like they could trust boss.
Alright, sorry for the intro for real. I was really baking. But let's get into this already. Alright, so I was just chilling, smoking my bong. Then I got a text from one of my homies, right? And he said, come to the park. And I'm like, bet, dog. Alright, so I grabbed the essentials, the weed and the nick. And I grabbed my bike and I'm out. So I get to the park and me and my homies are just chilling. I'ma call them Q, Emily, and Kayla. So we all sitting at the skate park, right? And we go to the back just to smoke because that was the smoke spot. So we passing around the bong and a few more homies show up. I will call them Jack and Jacob. So we leave the back of the park and we're at the main park. So we sit down trying to get some homies to come. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for them to arrive, we go get some good ass food. And we come back and we got everyone there. So we play a game. I kind of forgot what it was called, but that's okay. It ain't important. So now we get into the best part. So there was this kid that tried to jump me for some weed, and I always hated him since then. And he's one of those kids that think they're from the hood. So I'm like, fuck this kid, obviously. So he shows up to the park with his friend, let's call him Angelo, and both these motherfuckers are the fattest bitches you'll see. They only 16, but they look like they belong on their own TLC show. So anyway, they was yelling at us from across the park, and me, Jack, Jacob, and Kayla run up on them, right? And Jacob hands me a knife, and I'm like, oh, she bet we getting into it. So Jacob was yelling at him, right? And then he punches him. Then the little man starts crying. And so we talking our talk. Then he runs and jumps on Jacob. So I stab him in the shoulder. Then he hops off. I mean, obviously. Then I, Jack, and Jacob jump onto his friend. Then we start beating his ass, right? Then reality hit me. I was like, shit, I gotta run. I just cut him up. So I run through a trail all the way back home. And throughout this time, I was hearing sirens and I knew it was for me, right? I get back, call my dad, and he said, stay low. And I'm like, I bet. Then I tell my mother, and she was pissed. Grounded me for a while, and a few days go by, and I hear nothing. So I'm just chilling, smoking, and my mom goes into my room, and she says, the cops are here. So I'm like, oh shit. So I walk out and my mom answers and the cops say, can we speak to Candy? And then I walk out and they read me my rights and ask what happened. I said I wasn't even at the park. Genuinely, I wasn't. And then they look at me, just put me in handcuffs, said I was under arrest. And my mom starts crying. And I was holding back tears. I ain't gonna lie, I was. But then I was in the cop car and they asked if I was on any drugs. And I gave them a whole list of drugs I wasn't on because I literally just wanted to fuck with them. But that's about it. If y'all want a story time about juvie, or even if you like story time videos, let me know in the comments. And please, and like and subscribe. And this was scripted. Like, it actually happened, but it was scripted. So that's why I sound like I'm reading off a script. But yeah, like and subscribe. Deuces.